Messianic.
One of the big moments when I was realising there's all these areas that just Jonny knows whole worlds about that I don't, you know.
Oh,
so it was that, the malting floors
no
and
pressure.
No. It's this leading
not-
to a question though. No, I'm not building you up.
No, but no.
But the end question here is from the smoking at the other part, the peating, the end of that process. Do you know how they get that 320 count on the Octomore? Like where?
Oh, I think it's two different. There's like apparently several ways to count ppm.
Oh, it's an accounting. It's like a bookkeeping 320.
So.
Oh,
There's only a finite amount that you can actually
Yeah.
count a barley and like that it's going to soak that up. I
could
think
try
if
it
they
out
use
and
the
hose it.
same way,
Mhm.
and this is why I didn't like about you saying this guy, you know, like he really knows his shit, because I
Jonny
don't
is.
necessarily know any of these things. I'll say many things with confidence, like I'm doing now. It tastes kind of older than it is. A quarter cask is a smaller cask. It kind of punches up the oak pepperiness in the flavour of it. Just a bourbon cask, but it's been reduced in size. And instead of having the what would be a normal gentle ebb and flow temperature maturation, this matures very quickly because of the contact with the wood. So it's more of a ripping action, basically. Like as it's breathing in and out, basically it's ripping colour and flavour and that oak pepperiness out of the cask, basically. So that's basically what we got here.
What's the sort of peat levels like on this, do we know?
Exact same as any Laphroaig, all made exactly the same, but yeah, just depending on the cask, how you treat it, that's how you're going to get different results.
But what's it start off on the barley? Roughly, do we know?
Oh, the p.p.m?
Yeah, p.p.m.
45 to 50,
45 to 50.
normal.
Yeah, Jonny. So when I toured with Jonny at some point, he was doing the malting floors. You know, has that all been automated recently or something?
Yeah.
What was I reading somewhere? It's got a lot easier than it used to be then.
Yeah, it was because it was absolute back-breaking, horrible work before. So now, it's not just recently. I mean,
Oh, those like those snow blowers, whatever. Those.
yeah.
Yeah.
They've got electric turners now
Yeah.
that'll do a lot of that. But yeah, that was. It used to just be a line of guys with the malt shoveled, basically just flicking it in there, all that sort
One
of thing.
hulked up shoulder.
Monkey shoulder.
Yeah.
The monkey shoulder, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
basically, yeah.
Every other part of them just a rickety mess, but they've got this shoulder that can beat the world.
Absolutely, yeah. As far as I know, if you were to use the same method of ppm to get the ppm as we're doing, I still think it would be more. It's obviously a far better peated. You can taste the difference in it, but I don't think it's like astronomically, you know, that's to taste it clearly
There's more.
4 times
Yeah.
as peated as what we've got. So,
Even more
but
than
I
that.
could be wrong.
I like
Oh,
to
you're
say
leaving room
that
for
once
doubt.
you get to about 90 ppm, you can't taste the difference
It
anyway.
tastes the
Yeah.
difference than getting
Well,
it
you-
on there. Because
Yeah.
sorry, part of what was sparking off that question is that I hadn't known that your in-house stuff, your own in-house peating is higher than what you get from Port Ellen.
Yeah.
So I thought if you knew how you get that higher peat, maybe you'd be able to extrapolate to that.
That's how Octomore would be made.
Process.
But
Yeah.
I think process-wise, because of the way that we're peating the barley, because we're doing it in a very traditional way, whereas, you know, that's I think the barley. I don't even know if the maltings do different specifications per.
So that's another
Distillery.
myth. Oh well, we commissioned the Port Ellen Maltings to
Yeah.
very specific. Somebody was claiming they've got a 37 ppm, and it's like I don't think it's that precise.
No.
I thought it was almost in multiples of 5. You could turn around and say to Port Ellen, we want 10 tons of barley at 35 ppm or
And they
50
turn
or...
round you at weird Diageo and you'll take what you're getting.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Can
That's
we
cool.
address who you're talking to?
Yeah.
We'll tell you what you're gonna get.
Thanks, Diageo.
Yeah, but the way they're yeah, at least the 15% that we're doing. Yeah, the method of it, the cold smoking and all of that sort of a thing. I can see where, you know, compared to the massive industrial way, how it would.
Tumble dryers, basically. Isn't it? Something.
Yeah, fascinating place actually. If you ever actually got to.
I've not been in.
No,
No.
you're not
The
privileged.
Maltings.
Yeah, the Maltings, absolutely fantastic.
Right,
Ah,
topic
shit.
before-
Actually, we need to get rid of this quick. I've got something that
Oh, that's the truth. Yeah, you brought stuff along.
I have brought something along.
Is it a sample?
It is.
Hospital sample?
I will say
No.
this.
Christ, it's got the cask dregs in there.
It's
Oh,
got
it's
some in there.
authenticity
It's
to the
definitely authentic.
It was just really, really gorgeous.
Hmm.
What was that 33?
That was Ian Hunter.
It's the 100. you
It's Ian
mentioned.
Hunter. Laphroaig, once it gets to a certain age, is unbelievably easy to drink. It's got a party trick at the end. Like, it just, like you said, almost doesn't taste like Laphroaig anymore.
Hmm.
It's just, you can tell that smoke's in there somewhere, but the sweetness and everything that starts to come through is unbelievable. It's really, really good. And
Yeah, swirly.
uh,
Stop jiggling it about. It's got all that crap.
doesn't matter. 22
All right.
Is that how old it is?
and one cask as well.
Mm.
So, yeah, one cask, 22. We'll see how that goes down.
It's very clear because when it's the
I got
dregs of the cask.
drunk one time. Well, I got drunk lots of times with this Irish guy, old Irish guy. He's probably dead by now. And he was always talking about, oh, you know, you're good alcohol from how quickly those bubbles burst. You know, good alcohol, the bubbles
Oh,
burst.
shit.
Yeah, but I believed him because I knew nothing at the time. You know, it's just fascinating.
He's
It's
been
fascinating
around
to
guys
listen
like
to-
you before,
Listen
though.
to experts and just being gullible. It's, oh man, this guy is Irish. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. This is where it starts getting weird from the Laphroaig.
In what way?
It's not the same thing. It's the same with pretty much all Laphroaig. You can tell there's smoke, but it becomes much more fruity. It becomes much more
Castrated.
just. Hmm?
Castrate.
Yeah, that's right. Cask strength. That's right. Not
Cas-
castrated. Cask strength.
Castrate.
Yeah. Castrated.
Oh, I had a chunk.
You got a chunk?
No, I didn't get any chunks.
That's shite.
Do you want some of it?
Little sparks off the side, but this has that nothing else has had yet.
Yeah. But I think that's as good as it's gonna get.
Why'd
That's
you
the
bring
sort of-
this?
That's the sort of dram, if you're just going to have one dram of an evening,
Yeah.
that's the one with nothing before it or nothing
Nothing,
after.
nothing to the point where we have got ourselves tonight.
we're desecrating this fine dram. Can't appreciate it.
You can though. Stick your nose right in there.
Got no nose, man.
Oh, that's right.
You know who you're dealing with. And Colin's got a fine nose, but it's buggered by COVID. It's just wasted on him.
I don't have a fine nose at all.
I would say,
No.
say, to
It's
compare
not,
to
it's,
the
it's
25,
not
this
as
is
far
more
as
impressive than
it's
the
not.
25.
It's not the impression of the age.
Hmm.
It's the reality of the age.
Now, just to be fair, Colin.
Touch me on the arm ever again.
Colin would. I'm touching you in the arm
Don't
because
ever touch me
I'm
on the
touching
arm.
the arm because
Don't do the old biddy thing with me
Col-
ever,
Colin
ever again.
would,
Because he
would
is.
boot me squarely in the balls for a comment like that. That's why you're getting touched like an old biddy. For a comment like, well, whatever you just said, I wouldn't get away with that. That's why you're getting touched on the arm. You know.
No, I don't like it.
What were we talking? Like comforting castration. That's what's going to.
Yeah, no, I don't
Oh,
like
for
it.
God's
I don't like it at all.
No, rightly so, because you're justified.
Look,
Yeah, man.
the point is with this, all right?
Uh-huh.
It's got nothing to do with 22.
Who's got a
Which is
longer dick?
better than 21.
Yeah.
And obviously better than 19.
No.
It's ridiculous, alright? All of that stuff.
Yeah,
The
don't be a
thing
punk.
is that when it comes to, I think probably most peated whiskies, at least with Laphroaig, I have noticed that after a certain age it starts to settle down smoke-wise and become more fruity.
Yes.
I have noticed that, and probably everybody else has.
Oh, but
That's
you're
been
good people.
told to.
You're alright.
Yeah, sure. But unfortunately,
Oh.
but quite honestly, that magic effect is lost when you have had way too many things before.
So when the phenols start to break down about 15 years old,
Even colour-wise, it's damn near being a bourbon sort of colour.
I would have to say I don't give two fucks about the colour.
Okay.
Yeah. But as I said, the flavour of the older thing, it is breaking down into something delightful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to lighten that a little bit.
That's why I love coming on this show, because
Say it as I say it.
fucking slapped in the nads at every opportunity.
So it should be.
We're a high class joint. I don't know how it is
I know.
down on your end of the
But we don't call ourselves that.
Number one on the island. We didn't even say that. Number one on the fucking island.
Jonny
Laphroaig.
is.
Yeah,
Oh.
Johnny's number one. Johnny's number one
Yeah,
on the
me.
island.
Yeah. Been there since 2018. Number one.
Some machine. You just get yourself a little miniature to take away. That's
There
Christmas
you are,
presents
sweet
taken
dad.
care of
Yeah.
and all that.
Alright.
I used to be a right
Sweet
arse,
dad.
you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah,
Bank
this
lad.
guy claims not to be a Cockney. How do you say that? So,
Say what?
Yeah, sweet dad.
Yeah, darling.
Darling.
Ah, there you go. See,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
sweetheart.
not a,
Yeah,
it's
but
not-
that's not how I talk, is it?
it is. You go fuck yourself. You're a pure Cockney, whether you like it or not.
A younger man would feel blessed by that, and you're already feeling the curse of it. Like you're just like, the kind of attractions talking like that. You know, a younger guy be like, all right, so yeah, and you're all like, oh no, I can talk like that. And that's
Oh,
exactly what
I
I'm
do,
gonna
but
get.
I play on it a bit sometimes.
Quite a lot.
If I talk to women, I do. I get a bit white, darling. You know what I
Well
mean?
done.
Yeah.
I'll show you a good time.
I'm going to take a splash more, but the rest of this I'll leave with you.
That's very nice of you.
No, it's not.
How so?
You can get this whenever the fuck I
Yes, yes, I agree with that. I agree with that fucking sentiment right there. It's not kind of it because I get.
I'll have a taste of that one on.
Fresh splash of it. Oh, fuck off.